Clue 1. Old love resurfaces in a world on the brink. Clue 2. Sacrifice becomes the ultimate expression of honor. Clue 3. Romance and resistance intertwine in cinematic perfection.
Anybody know yet? This film turned a simple goodbye into a legend. All right, hear that heartbeat. You know the answer's coming up. Who knows? Any guesses? Going once, going twice. Casablanca, of course. Casablanca. All right. Next up, another Humphrey Bogart film.
Clue 1. A tangled mystery refuses to make things easy. Clue 2. Sharp dialogue crackles between danger and desire.
Danger.
Clue 3. Confusion becomes part of the fun.
All right, anybody remember this one? And who's the actress? Who remembers the actress in this one? Even the cast admitted the plot was delightfully messy. This was remade later. The Big Sleep, of course. The Big Sleep. With Lauren Bacall. Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. Well, hey, welcome in, everyone. You're in the right place. This is Dave's Hollywood Confidential, where we mix a little Hollywood trivia with robot speed painting and sprinkle in some friendly chaos. Tonight's game is simple. 3 main categories over 6 fast-paced rounds. Category 1 is the top 20 countdown of Leo DiCaprio movies. Then we'll be looking at the top 20 horror movies of all time. Should be fun. And then category 3 is the top 20 Humphrey Bogart movies, which we just saw the top couple. Now, faces will appear, clues will drop, and your job is to beat the clock. And each other, of course. A quick reminder, this show runs on chat, so do say hello. I see King's in the house. What's going on, King? Good to see you. You've got the answer, type it in, no bad guesses, trust your instincts and your memory. Tonight's show is, of course, brought to you by DavidHansonArt.com. That is, of course, me, original art prints and visuals straight from my studio. Now, please do take a look, but only after the show. All right, now warm up those fingers. Eyes on the screen. Round 1 starts right about now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, here we go. Top 20 Leonardo DiCaprio movies.
Clue 1. This late 90 seconds adventure let a freshly crowned heartthrob trade modern fame for velvet capes and whispered royal secrets. Clue 2. Sword fights, palace drama, and a famous French legend collide as one young star steps into old-world power games. Clue 3. The real trick here is that the leading man secretly plays 2 very different characters, divided by blood and a very heavy mask.
Oh, you've already got it, I see. Very good job. Very good job. Now, I don't think I ever saw this. Hey, what's going on? You got it too. Medu's in the house. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. He didn't just play royalty, he doubled his workload by playing both the king and his hidden twin. Number 19.
Clue 1. This sharp satire proves that even world-ending news can struggle to trend if the vibes feel off. Clue 2. A brilliant but anxious scientist discovers that screaming the truth doesn't always mean anyone listens. Clue 3. The story spirals into chaos as science, celebrity, and social media collide in spectacular frustration.
All right, so you think you know it, huh? I think you might be right. His character is so stressed that the internet spent weeks debating whether his beard deserved its own award. What? Don't look up. He is correct. Very good. All right. There they are. Look at that cast. Huh? Don't look up.
Clue 1. This transformation-heavy drama follows a powerful man whose secrets are as tightly controlled as the nation's.
This was spooky.
Clue 2. Decades pass on screen as ambition, paranoia, and legacy reshape one controversial public figure.
Paranoid dude.
Clue 3. Heavy makeup and intense mannerisms help the star disappear into one of America's most complicated lawmen.
This was a pretty good transformation, I thought. I thought he did a great job with this. The aging makeup was so intense that even his co-stars barely recognized him between takes. Yeah, you got the idea. What was the name of the movie, though? Do you remember the actual name of the movie? It's called J. Edgar, just like that. J. Edgar. Yeah. A little technicality for you.
Clue 1. Glittering parties and champagne hide a lonely dreamer obsessed with rewriting his own past.
Good book.
Clue 2. Lavish visuals swirl around a mysterious millionaire who believes love can conquer time itself.
Great parties.
Clue 3. Jazz, heartbreak, and a green light turn this literary icon into a tragic modern spectacle.
Hey, Jan, what's up? He reportedly blasted hip-hop between takes to keep the Gatsby swagger alive. Very good. You got it. You are correct. Great Gatsby is indeed correct. Y'all three got that one. Good job, Jan. Very good. Comes in the door, does it?
Clue 1. A picture-perfect suburban life slowly cracks under the weight of unspoken disappointment.
This one's a little off.
Clue 2. A married couple wrestles with dreams that refuse to stay buried behind polite smiles.
I liked it, though. I did like it.
Clue 3. The film strips away romance to expose raw frustration, regret, and emotional combustion.
Emotional combustion. I see King's got it. Good job. Fans expecting a romantic reunion were shocked when the movie delivered emotional devastation instead. Yeah, it was a little weird. A little dark. Revolutionary Road is, of course, correct. Hey, Harina, what's going on? What's going on? Good to see you.
Clue 1. This gritty early role shows youth colliding with temptation on unforgiving city streets.
Now, I'm not sure I saw
Clue
this.
2. Poetry, friendship, and promise unravel as addiction tightens its grip. Clue 3. The performance announced that this young actor was headed somewhere far darker than teen fame.
Far darker than teen fame. The movie made casting directors realize he could emotionally wreck an audience before he could legally rent a car. Yeah, you got it. Very good. Very good, King. Basketball Diaries. Basketball Diaries is correct. Leonardo DiCaprio. We're already down to number 14.
Clue 1. A dangerous gem fuels a journey through moral gray zones and war-torn landscapes. Clue 2. Survival demands tough choices as greed, guilt, and hope collide.
Greed, guilt, and hope.
Clue 3. An accent-heavy performance anchors a story about conscience finally catching up.
Yeah, it was all about the accent. The accent became so famous that it spawned impressions for years afterwards. Yeah, very good. You got it. I like the movie. You like the movie? Blood Diamonds. Or Blood Diamond. Excuse me. Blood Diamond. Yeah. Well, it was pretty good. A little bit of action. Hey, Ted Book got it. Very good. Number 13.
Clue 1. Espionage gets messy when trust becomes the most dangerous currency of all. Clue 2. Intelligence work spirals into moral compromise across deserts and war rooms.
Intelligence work.
Clue 3. Loyalties blur as the mission's success comes at an increasingly personal cost.
Always does, always does. This was one of the most physically demanding roles. Lots of running, sweating, and moral exhaustion. You remember this one? Espionage. No? Yeah. Body of Lies. Body of Lies. There he is. Doesn't even look like him, does it? Number 12.
Clue 1. Genius and obsession soar side by side as ambition pushes innovation forward.
Loved this movie. Loved it.
Clue 2. Aviation, Hollywood, and romance intertwine while control slips away.
Yeah, he got around, Mr.
Clue
Howard
3.
Hughes.
The performance chart's brilliance slowly unraveling behind closed doors.
Hang on to that one, my dude. He studied old recordings so intensely that even aviation historians were impressed. Yeah, Howard Hughes, the aviator. Aviator. He played Katharine Hepburn in that one. Can't remember her name. Oh well.
Clue 1. A backpacker's paradise promises escape from the modern world.
Not sure I saw
Clue
it.
2. What starts as bliss slowly turns unsettling as control and secrecy creep in. Clue 3. Paradise proves fragile when human nature refuses to stay buried.
Paradise proves fragile. This film accidentally inspired a wave of travelers chasing a fantasy that didn't quite exist. Yeah. So for some reason, this is a lot of people's favorite. You're right, Dave. It was called The Beach. The Beach. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, when I was doing the promos for this, a lot of people were all over the beach. All right, now in our new format, we do take a quick little break after the 20 to 11, and we'll do the top 10 after the break. So that means it's time for a quick lightning round. I'll show you 25-second clips, and you will identify them in the chat. This round is top 20 Liz Taylor movies. See you in a couple. I'm back. All right, top 10 Leonardo DiCaprio movies. Here we go.
Clue 1. A fading star clings to relevance in a sun-soaked industry on the brink of change.
One of my favorite movies in a long time.
Clue 2. Friendship and insecurity play out against a nostalgic Hollywood backdrop. Clue 3. Comedy and vulnerability blend into a love letter to a vanishing era.
All right, bonus points for who his co-star was, who was awesome in this movie. And the flamethrower scene came from a throwaway joke that became iconic. Doctor's in the house! All right, yes. Brad Pitt was his co-star, and one of my favorites, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, is indeed correct. And I love the little video we got. Number 9.
Clue 1. Charm becomes a weapon in a fast-paced game of cat and mouse. Clue 2. Disguises pile up as lies stretch across continents. Clue 3. The con works because confidence never wavers.
Yeah, this was good. I love this movie. Hey, Doctor, good to see you, man. The real man behind the story later worked for the FBI. Talk about a plot twist. Who remembers the name? Oh, okay, King already had it. So. Catch Me If You Can. Catch Me If You Can. Fun movie. Speaking of fun movies, next up is number 8.
Clue 1. Excess explodes when money meets ego without limits.
Without limits.
Clue 2. Salesmanship becomes spectacle fueled by adrenaline and greed. Clue 3. The rise is wild, the fall is inevitable, and the energy never slows.
Never slows. Yes. That crawling scene was mostly improvised and completely unforgettable. Wolf of Wall Street is correct. Wolf of Wall Street. You want a slow internet there, Madhu? That was the last one. We got your answer. Number 7.
Clue 1. Reality bends when dreams become the battlefield.
Now, this picture isn't do it
Clue
justice.
2. Time, memory, and guilt tangle inside layered subconscious worlds.
Kind of a weird movie.
Clue 3. One spinning question mark refuses to stop haunting viewers.
Now, the ending of this movie launched more debates than most philosophy classes. And of course, we miss the girl on the left. We miss her badly. Yeah, I think Madhu's answers are coming in a little slow for us. You are correct, Madhu, from the last one. Inception is correct. I'm going to give you credit, Madhu. Whenever you get the right answer a little bit later, full credit.
Clue 1. Everyone is lying and no one feels safe.
Everyone is lying.
Clue 2. Undercover lives collide in a pressure cooker of suspicion.
Pressure cooker.
Clue 3. Trust becomes fatal in this relentless crime saga.
All right. Yes, of course. Nearly every major character meets a shocking end. No one was safe in this movie. Oh, you got it. Very good. You're all correct. The Departed. Really good movie, right? Very good one. No doubt. That means we're down to the top 5 Leonardo DiCaprio movies. Top 5 coming up.
Clue 1. Charm masks cruelty in a world dripping with false politeness. Clue 2. Power, violence, and ego explode under the southern sun.
He was really good at this.
Clue 3. The villain smiles right up until the tension snaps.
Tarantino. Yeah, you are correct. He stayed in character so intensely that energy on set shifted instantly. You are correct. This one was the Django Unchained. Django or Django? What would you pronounce it? Django or Django?
Clue 1. A chance meeting sparks romance aboard an unsinkable dream.
I
Clue
think
2.
we all know that.
Class divides blur as disaster looms closer. Clue 3. One love story becomes global mythology.
This did become global mythology. Yes, everybody knows. A little too easy. A lot of these Leonardo ones are pretty good movies, right? Audiences cried so much that theaters reportedly ran out of tissues. That would happen. Yeah, everybody's got it. Very good. Titanic is indeed correct. That means we're down to the top three. Top three, Leonardo DiCaprio. Coming up. This is one of my favorites.
Clue 1. A remote institution hides unsettling truths.
I'd say.
Clue 2. Clues unravel alongside a troubled mind. Clue 3. The final question changes everything you thought you knew.
Yeah, I like this movie. Yeah, very good. Viewers still argue about the ending. And that's exactly the whole point of the movie, I guess. And Shutter Island is correct. And Jen, you're right. Leonardo DiCaprio often seems a little miscast. I think it's because he's so recognizable, right? But I think he was okay in this one. Shutter Island. Shutter Island. And he does a good job transforming. Okay, top two. Let's do the top two Leo movies.
Clue 1. Survival becomes a brutal, silent obsession. Clue 2. Nature itself feels like the main antagonist.
Yeah, I'd say.
Clue 3. Pain, perseverance, and revenge collide in raw realism.
It is indeed some raw realism in this movie. Yes. Yes, that bear scene is why the Oscar finally happened. If he could do the bear scene, they decided they'd give him an Oscar. Exactly. The Revenant. The Revenant. Yes, Ravenous. The Ravenous Revenant. And the number one movie for Leonardo DiCaprio, I certainly agree with. It's
Clue
rare
1.
that the robots get it
Power
right.
is claimed with fists in a city still finding its identity. Clue 2. Revenge simmers amid violence and loyalty. Clue 3. History and brutality clash as legends are born.
Yeah, sharing the screen with that villain pushed everyone to their limits. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he was good in this. He was definitely good in this. Gangs of New York is, of course, correct. Daniel Day-Lewis. Yeah. It's Bill the Butcher. And Leo playing second fiddle. Alrighty. Well, that gives us a second to take a breath. This new format does move rather quickly. I don't know. What do you guys think? Glad to see everybody in the house. It does move a little quicker, doesn't it? And I don't know if you like the mix of the new format or not. I don't mind it. To me, it's, keeps things moving, keeps a little action. Alrighty, though. We do have to do another lightning round because I need a little break. So let's do one more lightning round. This is actually worldwide engineering projects, top 20 worldwide engineering projects. We'll do a quick lightning round, and then we'll be back with round 2. How about? All right. Well, you guys got most of those. It looked like, I don't know. Seems like you got most of them. Anyway, I saw a question. Who is the lady that is helping me with the questions? I don't remember her name. She is an AI character. Yeah, I don't know. Creates a little variety. I don't know. What do you guys think of that? You let me know what you think of that anytime. Now, our round 2 is going to be top 20 most popular horror movies of all time. So, prepare yourselves for that. Let's see. Here's that file. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
top 20 horror movies with an H of all time.
Clue 1. This chilling tale strips horror down to candlelight, whispered prayers, and creeping dread.
Thank you, Alexa.
Clue 2. Set in a deeply religious settlement, fear slowly turns family members against one another. Clue 3. The terror here does not scream, but patiently waits.
I saw The Village. That was good. This is not The Village. This movie made audiences argue whether it was terrifying or just cursed, which honestly helped the legend. Anyway, yeah, this was kind of dark. I'm sure I saw it. It's called The Witch. The Witch. Not familiar to anybody? The Witch. Yeah, there you go. You got it. A little late, but you got it. Number 19.
Clue 1. A shaky camera and lost voices turn the woods into something far more frightening than monsters. Clue 2. Marketed as real footage, it made people question what they were watching.
This one had a lot of buzz.
Clue 3. What you never see becomes the scariest part.
Yeah. Viewers felt so sick from the camera work that theaters had to warn people in advance. Yes. Do you remember it? I remember seeing it. Yeah, I went to see it because there was quite a buzz. of us. You are correct. It is the Blair Witch Project. Checking in at number 19 on our top horror movies of all time. Blair Witch.
Clue 1. A quiet house proves that empty rooms are never truly empty. Clue 2. Paranormal investigators step into a case where every creak feels personal. Clue 3. Old-fashioned scares land with brutal precision.
This film launched an entire universe of haunted nightmares. And they're still coming. Yeah, you know it, King. Very good. Very good. This is not Amityville, but that's a good guess. The Conjuring is correct. The Conjuring. Checking in at number 18 on our top horror movies of all time. Good job, King.
Clue 1. One cursed recording turns curiosity into a countdown.
No, I did see this one too. You know, I don't see all horror
Clue
movies.
2. Every clue leads closer to something wet and furious.
Wet and furious.
Clue 3. 7 days suddenly feels terrifyingly short.
I don't remember the thing about the 7 days, like you had 7 days before the TV was going to come and get you or something. Okay. After this movie, VHS tapes became way less nostalgic and way more suspicious. Yeah, exactly. All right, everybody knows this one. Very good. Very good. It is The Ring, of course. The Ring. It was kind of scary. And yeah, you never wanted to rent another VHS, did you? Which debater? Right.
Clue 1. A familiar setup quickly realizes it knows every horror rule. Clue 2. Control rooms and monsters collide behind the scenes. Clue 3. The genre itself becomes part of the danger.
All right, now they do have clothes on, even though it looks like they don't in the picture. Horror fans love spotting how many classic monsters were hiding in plain sight. Can you know these? I don't think I saw this. I have to admit. How about you guys? Cabin in the Woods. Cabin in the Woods, and there she goes. Into the water she goes. I don't know if she went in the water in the movie, but Grok says she did. Number 15.
Clue 1. A ringing phone turns trivia into terror. Clue 2. Characters know scary movies and still make deadly mistakes.
Yeah.
Clue 3. The mask and voice rewrote slasher history.
Yeah, this one obviously became a a franchise. After this, audiences stopped trusting anyone who asked, "What's your favorite scary movie?" What is your favorite scary movie? You are correct. It is Scream. Scream, checking in at number 15 on our top horror movie list. Now, this is one of my favorites.
Clue 1. Childhood fears float back to the surface in a cursed town. Clue 2. A clown feeds on terror as much as flesh.
A little boat, you know.
Clue 3. Facing fear becomes the only escape.
Gotta face your fear. Sewer scenes have never emotionally recovered from this movie. So good. You are correct. It. Shh. Number 14. It. Scary stuff. No clowns. No clowns.
Clue 1. An awkward visit slowly turns deeply wrong. Clue 2. Polite smiles hide horrifying intentions.
I don't think I saw this one.
Clue 3. The real horror feels uncomfortably human.
It isn't supernatural. No, it's not The Visit. Audiences laughed, gasped, and then sat in stunned silence, sometimes all in the same scene. There you go. Back on track. Did you see it? I don't think I saw it. Get out. Get out! I'm telling you, get out. Not out of the show. Don't go anywhere.
Clue 1. A young investigator enters a dangerous psychological game.
Definitely a favorite.
Clue 2. Conversations become weapons between predator and prey.
Predator and prey.
Clue 3. Calm intelligence proves more terrifying than violence.
Calm, polite villain became scarier than any monster with claws. Yeah. Very good, Madhu. I don't think the delay's on my end anymore. I've got like rapido. Clarice. Clarice, Silence of the Lambs.
Clue 1. Nighttime footage reveals that sleep offers no safety. Clue 2. Small disturbances escalate relentlessly.
This picture might be tough.
Clue 3. Silence becomes unbearable.
The quiet makes every sound unbearable. People screamed at nothing happening. And that was the point. You know this one too? Is that the other name of it? The Haunting of Connecticut? I never heard of that. Paranormal Activity is correct. Paranormal Activity. Check it in, number 11, which means it's time for our mid-round break and lightning round. I'll show you 25-second clips and you will identify them in the chat. Top 20 appropriately Anthony Hopkins movies. Here we go. That was the one where the robots made him laugh in every video. Back with the top 10 horror movies of all time.
Clue 1. A suburban home opens a doorway to chaos.
This was good. I like this.
Clue 2. Toys and televisions turn hostile.
Yeah, they did.
Clue 3. The house refuses to let go.
Wasn't there a deal with the swimming pool in the backyard? That innocent TV static will never feel innocent again. Yeah. This is a classic, right? Oh, that scene right there. Yeah. Yeah, the pool exposed the graveyard or whatever it was. I don't know. Poltergeist is correct. Poltergeist. Check it in at number 10 on our top horror movies of all time. Number 9.
Clue 1. Sleep becomes dangerous when dreams stop being private. Clue 2. A child pulls his family into another realm.
Never good.
Clue 3. Returning may not be possible.
The farther they go, the harder it is to come back. That red-faced villain enters the Horror Hall of Fame instantly. There he is in the background there. Who is that back there? You're correct, of course. I don't know who he is, but he is Insidious. Insidious. Number 9. There he is. Okay, yeah, I've had enough of that. Okay. Time for the top 8 horror movies of all time.
Clue 1. Falling asleep becomes the ultimate risk.
Too easy.
Clue 2. A burned figure stalks teenagers in their dreams. Clue 3. Reality and nightmares merge fatally.
This movie made caffeine a survival strategy. You had to stay awake, right? That was the deal. Couldn't go to sleep. Friday! You are all correct. A Nightmare on Elm Street. A Nightmare on Elm Street with Mr. Freddy. There he is. Looking good. Looking good. Not a day over 50. Not a day. All right, number 7.
Clue 1. A road trip takes a brutal wrong turn.
Wrong turn.
Clue 2. Madness feels sweaty, loud, and inescapable. Clue 3. Survival feels accidental.
Yeah, so you guys all remember this? Yeah, there you go. It was kind of different, right? You are correct, of course. It feels like a documentary, which makes it that much worse. That was the weird thing, right? Wrong turn. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is correct. A documentary. The next one's a classic. Check it into number 6. A classic.
Clue 1. A quiet motel offers temporary refuge.
Promises
Clue
rest.
2. A shower changes cinema forever. Clue 3. Trust evaporates instantly.
Yeah. Twist rewired how audiences trust storytellers. After this, no one ever relaxed in a motel again. Yeah, it did have an impact on checking the bathroom shower in the hotel, didn't it? I mean, what do you guys think? I think so. Psycho is, of course, correct. Psycho, Mr. Norman Bates. Alfred Hitchcock. There you go. Yeah. Bates Motel.
Clue 1. A silent figure stalks familiar streets.
Doing the top 5.
Clue 2. Music alone triggers fear. Clue 3. Evil feels unstoppable.
It is unstoppable. That simple mask became one of horror's most powerful symbols. Mr. Jason. Mr. Jason. And of course, the franchise that it spawned. Check it at number 5. You think it should be higher? Halloween. Halloween is correct. But we'll see. There's a lot of good ones. A lot of good ones. Check it at number 5 on our top horror movie list. Halloween.
Clue 1. Isolation slowly erodes sanity. Clue 2. Hallways hide repeating horrors.
Isolation was a thing.
Clue 3. Madness becomes the real monster.
Yeah, and so creeping insanity was the issue, right? Voters will pause the movie just to search the background. I don't know what they're talking about there, but creepy movie, and I have watched it many times, actually. It's a rarity for a horror movie. It's a good one. The Shining is correct. Everybody's got it. Creepy scenes for sure. There they are. There we go. We're doing a little dance number. Thank you, Groff.
Clue 1. Space turns claustrophobic.
Yeah, it does.
Clue 2. Something hunts the crew from within.
There is a hunter.
Clue 3. Survival demands absolute calm.
Panic spreads. The dinner table moment traumatized audiences for decades. Yes. There he is. That's the best view of the creature I've seen. It's a pretty good one. Alien. So, yeah, there's a couple on the list here that, I don't know if you call them horror movies or not, but they were scary. I think if they were scary, they qualify. Alien at number 3.
Clue 1. Calm water hides approaching terror.
This is a good picture.
Clue 2. A simple melody signals danger. Clue 3. Swimming is never the same.
Swimming is never the same. And that is so true. I grew up at the beach, and until this movie, I never even thought about it. And then, after that, you always kept one eye on the water. Ruined the whole thing. While I was trying alive. Yes. You are correct. It is Jaws. Jaws, which I guess somebody could argue that shouldn't be on the horror list. But scary though. I was horrified. And number 1 definitely qualifies.
Clue 1. Faith faces something ancient and furious. Clue 2. Science and belief collide violently. Clue 3. The horror feels intimate and relentless.
All right, you guys remember this one? This is going back a few years, but it was a classic. And the robots think it's number 1. People fainted. They fled the theater and still called it a masterpiece. Yeah, it was scary. Oh, Mimic. I like that. That was scary too. This was The Exorcist, of course. The Exorcist. Check it in at number 1. So, I don't know what you guys think. Maybe some of those shouldn't have been on the horror movie list. I don't know. It was a good list. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Well, that gives us a second to take a breath again. Good. And let's see, what do I got? I've got something kind of different for our little intermission here. I've got a short video that is kind of an introduction to this other project I'm working on. I'm working on another channel. It's a return to the name Dave's After Dark. And I'm going to try to do a little live show, radio broadcast kind of thing that's kind of along the lines of an Art Bell kind of thing. We won't be copying it, but we're going to try to do something. So I got a short that kind of introduces that. I'm going to show that for a couple minutes, and then we'll play round 3.
Dave, former architect, lifelong storyteller, and after decades designing buildings by day, I decided the late hours were better spent exploring ideas. Here, we don't rush to neat conclusions. We slow things down. We follow the questions where they lead, sometimes into the past, sometimes into the future, sometimes into places that make people uncomfortable. At the center of it all is Dave's After Dark Live, a weekly late-night show where curiosity runs the controls. Part talk show, part game night, part deep dive. You'll find live trivia and speed painting guessing games, dark mysteries from history, Hollywood stories with sharp edges, architecture that quietly shaped the world, future tech, AI, and the strange crossroads we're all standing on right now. The chat matters here. You're not watching from the sidelines, you're part of the room. Throw your guesses in, argue your case, connect the dots alongside us. Beyond the live show, the channel fans out into playlists built for late-night thinking. Short, high-energy videos that hit fast and linger longer than they should. Long-form stories meant for headphones, dim lights, and open minds. Sleep time episodes where history and Hollywood slow to a whisper. Deep dives into entertainment, forgotten figures, and moments that quietly changed everything. Some stories are carefully documented. Others explore theories, possibilities, and the unsettling what-ifs. You'll always know the difference, but you'll be encouraged to think for yourself. This channel isn't about shouting certainty. It's about enjoying the strange, complicated world we actually live in. So if you like your history with shadows, your Hollywood without the gloss, and your late nights filled with better questions, welcome to Dave's After Dark. Subscribe, join us live, and stay curious after dark.
Anyway, I'm working on that, and there'll be a Wednesday night live show that we'll be doing. It'll be later, so you folks over in England might have a little trouble with it. It's going to be start at 9 o'clock Eastern. So if you can't sleep, you're going to have to check it out. And the channel will have some deep dive stuff, and I'm going to try to do some sleepy time videos that might be kind of fun. So I don't know what you guys think about that. We're still going to do Sunday night trivia here, so don't fret. I will be back doing that. And if you guys are ready, let's do list 3 tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now this might be a little tough. Top 20 Humphrey Bogart movies. Humphrey Bogart movies. So, good luck.
Clue
Goes
1.
back in time a
This
bit, right?
eerie thriller lets a familiar tough guy step into a far more unhinged and unsettling role.
Go, Joe.
Clue 2. Beneath polished manners and artistic talent, something far darker begins to surface.
Who knows Humphrey Bogart?
Clue 3. Watching a classic hero slide into madness makes this performance quietly disturbing.
Quietly disturbing. Now, anybody remember this movie at all? Any chance? Audiences were shocked seeing him play outright creepy instead of cool. Anybody remember this movie at all? Remember, this is number 20, so, it's easier. This was called The Two Mrs. Carols. The Two Mrs. Carols. Now, doesn't ring a bell? That's all right. Let's do 19.
Clue 1. Post-war tension hangs heavy as a man returns to a city full of unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
Clue 2. Romance, regret, and suspicion collide in a world still recovering from conflict.
Romance and regret.
Clue 3. Loyalty is tested as the past refuses to stay buried.
Always a problem. Now, this one flew under the radar, but rewards fans who love slow burning noir intrigue. You got all my good words there. Slow burning noir. This was called Tokyo Joe. Tokyo Joe. They get easier. I swear to you. After a while. Let's do number 18.
Clue 1. A weary reporter navigates a brutal world where winning often means selling out. Clue 2. Behind the spectacle of sport lies corruption that hits uncomfortably close to home.
Spectacle of sport.
Clue 3. The cynicism feels personal, as if the character has seen too much to stay idealistic.
This is his final film. This making the bitterness feel especially fitting. So it was kind of a dark story, I guess. Sports. Fitting name. The movie was called The Harder They Fall. The Harder They Fall. Yeah, see, going back in time, right? It's almost you had to study up for this round. Now, the next one I've seen.
Clue 1. Survival becomes the only mission in a scorching desert far from home. Clue 2. Leadership is earned not through rank, but through resolve under fire.
Resolve under fire.
Clue 3. Moral strength proves just as vital as weapons in wartime.
Moral strength. Humphrey Bogart. This role helped cement his image as a natural, no-nonsense leader. Now, they have remade this movie. Doesn't help, huh? This is called Sahara. Sahara. I think the remake, though, wasn't the same story. I'm thinking of the Matthew McConaughey, Dirk Pitt one. Different story.
Clue 1. Identity itself feels uncertain as danger closes in from all sides. Clue 2. The story unfolds through unfamiliar eyes before revealing its true face.
Number 16.
Clue 3. Fate tightens its grip as truth and justice struggle to align.
Famous Humphrey Bogart movies. Going back in time. The audiences had to wait to actually see him. A bold move for a star. He wasn't in the movie in the beginning. No? Called Dark Passage. Dark Passage. They eventually get easier. I couldn't tell you exactly which number it's easier.
Clue 1. Guilt quietly stalks a man who believes he has committed the perfect crime. Clue 2. Paranoia seeps in as conscience refuses to stay silent.
Oh, come on, King. You get a few.
Clue 3. The mind becomes the most dangerous battleground of all.
Watching him unravel psychologically was a rare and chilling shift. This is a cool picture. So it has that going. This is kind of the classic Humphrey Bogart look right here. Tough guy with a gun. Conflict was the name of this movie. Conflict. All right. We don't know our Humphrey Bogart's very good. There's a bunch of people in the room. Aren't there some Humphrey Bogart fans out there?
Clue 1. Creative brilliance masks a temper that frightens even those closest to him. Clue 2. Love and suspicion blur until neither feels safe anymore. Clue 3. This performance exposes raw vulnerability beneath hardened cynicism.
Raw vulnerability beneath hardened cynicism. Love it. Many critics call this his most emotionally honest role. Not a tough guy. Not a tough guy. Any guesses? This is called In a Lonely Place. In a Lonely Place, checking in at number 14 on our top Humphrey Bogart movie list. Now, some of the names start to sound familiar.
Clue 1. Authority begins to crack under pressure aboard a tense naval vessel. Clue 2. Small habits reveal deeper instability as command slips away.
Uh-oh.
Clue 3. Fear and pride collide with devastating consequences.
Devastating consequences. His courtroom scenes became instant acting masterclass. And anybody remember the name of this one? The Kane Mutiny. The Kane Mutiny. Checking in number 13. A acting masterclass. Humphrey Bogart. No. All right, I know the next one because I love the actress.
Clue 1. Fame promises glamour, but quietly demands a heavy price. Clue 2. A narrator watches success rise, and tragedy follow close behind. Clue 3. Hollywood itself feels like both dream and trap.
This one's a little meta. This movie. This film drips with old school cynicism about stardom. And you'll know the name of the movie. And the actress. Anybody know the actress in this movie? Humphrey Bogart and one of my favorites, Ava Gardner. Ava Gardner, the Barefoot Contessa. The Barefoot Contessa, of course.
Clue 1. A storm traps strangers together, with nowhere to hide.
You're gonna know this one.
Clue 2. Power struggles simmer as tension rises with the wind. Clue 3. Courage finally demands a moral stand.
The chemistry crackles even when danger fills the room. Now think Florida. Hey, good guess. A little more modern than that. This one was called Key Largo. Key Largo. Yeah, I'm sure there was crime involved. I think he's carrying a gun again. All right, well, we are going to do the top 10, but we're going to flip in a quick lightning round before the top 10. And our lightning round will be top 20 Daniel Day-Lewis movies. So you got 2 minutes to get 20 Daniel Day-Lewis movies. And I'll be back with Humphrey Bogart top 10. Alrighty, that was our last lightning round of the evening. And so let's do the top 10 Humphrey Bogart movies. Here we go.
Clue 1. Long roads and hard labor leave little room for dreams.
This one's about truckers.
Clue 2. Ambition pulls brothers toward very different destinies. Clue 3. Success proves fragile when jealousy enters the picture.
Uh-oh, jealousy. This one helped push him from supporting roles into stardom. So this was very early in his career. Any guesses? There he is. He's in the truck with his brother, I guess. Driving. Old day trucker. Hey, King! There you go. There you go. They drive by night. Of course. There they are driving too. It's like a rough ride. Probably pretty rough rides back then. Can you
Clue
imagine
1. Loyalty to old friends collides with harsh reality. Clue 2. Crime and consequence blur moral lines on city streets. Clue 3. Redemption arrives in an unexpected and powerful way.
This one's also kind of famous for his acting co-star. He played a supporting role. His supporting role left a lasting impression. And this is a pretty famous gangster movie. Famous gangster. Still pretty early in his career. This was called Angels with Dirty Faces. Angels with Dirty Faces. Does that sound familiar? Angels with Dirty Faces. I'm blanking on the...
Clue 1. Greed slowly poisons trust among desperate men.
Now you start to recognize these names.
Clue 2. Gold promises freedom, but delivers paranoia.
Gold causes paranoia.
Clue 3. Humanity crumbles under the weight of obsession.
Yeah. Badges became a permanent part of movie history. We don't need no stinky badges. That was from this movie. We don't need no stinking badges. Anybody remember? This is called The Treasure of Sierra Madre. The Treasure of Sierra Madre. Now, see, you start to remember these after the fact now, don't you? Oh, you have it. Good job, King. Number 7.
Clue 1. A criminal seeks one last chance at something better. Clue 2. Fate tightens as the past refuses to release its grip. Clue 3. Tragedy feels inevitable yet deeply human.
Couldn't get away from his past. Familiar story. This film turned him into a true leading man. This is the one. And this one has a name that's a little bit similar to the last one. One of the words is the same. You may remember it. It was called High Sierra. High Sierra. And there he is with the gun. Doing a little sniping. But with a suit. I like it. Yeah, okay, you do it. Very good.
Clue 1. A sharp businessman discovers feelings he never planned for.
I think you're going to know this one too.
Clue 2. Romance softens edges, long hardened by ambition.
Now he plays with one much younger.
Clue 3. Love challenges logic in unexpected ways.
Yeah. She was a darling. He proved he could charm without a trench coat. Wow, how about that? And this is, of course, the actress is, and the name of the movie is not My Fair Lady, but good guess. Good guess. This was early. This was called Sabrina. Sabrina. Audrey Hepburn, of course, with Humphrey Bogart. How about that? Little May December action.
Clue 1. Wartime danger sparks chemistry that can't be ignored. Clue 2. Cool confidence meets fearless wit.
Cool confidence.
Clue 3. Sparks fly both on screen and off.
Uh-oh, this is where he got together with his, I guess, future wife, Lauren Bacall. Lauren Bacall. Sparks fly, both on screen and off. That famous whistle line launched a legendary romance. All right. There she is. Lauren Bacall with Humphrey Bogart in To Have and Have Not. Have and Have Not. I guess that's the one where they got together. There you go. All right, we're down to the top 4 Humphrey Bogart movies.
Clue 1. 2 unlikely companions embark on a perilous river journey. Clue 2. Humor and grit carry them through impossible odds. Clue 3. Love grows amid mud, sweat, and danger.
Now, I definitely saw this. They still show it on TV once in a while. Although I don't get TV anymore, so I guess I got to get it somewhere else. Katharine Hepburn, of course. And he actually got an Oscar for this role. Yeah, there you go, King. Good job. It is the African Queen. The African Queen. Well, that means that we're down to the top 3 Humphrey Bogart movies. And I bet you've heard of all 3.
Clue 1. A private detective navigates lies, layered within lies.
Private detective.
Clue 2. Everyone wants the prize, but no one plays fair. Clue 3. Cool intelligence defines a genre forever.
A genre. Yes, this performance practically invented the film noir. Yes. A detective film noir thing. You remember? What's the name of this movie? Famous book. Oh, not this one. Hang on to that for the next one. You're clairvoyant. This was the Maltese Falcon, of course. The Maltese Falcon. There it is. The Maltese Falcon. Nobody's sleeping yet.
Clue 1. A tangled mystery refuses to make things easy. Clue 2. Sharp dialogue crackles between danger and desire. Clue 3. Confusion becomes part of the fun.
Yep, I think you got it this time. sounds more accurate, right? I think it's Lauren Bacall again, right? Pretty sure. Later in their career. Even the cast admitted that this plot was delightfully messy. Delightfully messy. Yeah. And you're correct, it is the big sleep. The big sleep. The confusion became part of the fun. There you go. That means we're down to the top Humphrey Bogart movie of all time. Number 1.
Clue 1. Old love resurfaces in a world on the brink.
A world on the brink.
Clue 2. Sacrifice becomes the ultimate expression of honor. Clue 3. Romance and resistance intertwine in cinematic perfection.
So, famous movie, right? Everybody's seen it. Romance and resistance. The film turned into a simple goodbye into a legend. Yeah, a simple goodbye is turned into a legend. How about another clue? Rick's Cafe. Rick's Cafe. Yes, very good. Very good. Top Humphrey Bogart movie of all time, Casablanca. Casablanca. There you go. Well, we made it. That was a little tough for, some of these old ones are a little tough. Not everything can be easy, Dave. You won't come back if I don't challenge you. All right, we made it. We are done. And I don't know how many people are still here, but once again, I'll ask again, how do you like the newer format versus the older? It's definitely faster paced. We include some an AI assistant to help me read some clues so that I can pay a little more attention to the chat, which is helpful. So I don't know if you like the new format or not, but we're going to keep trying it again. And I solicit input if you have any input towards next week or the following week. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it. I think we're getting the hang of it. I made a couple tiny tweaks to it that I think improved it. So I think we're really close to the right format. But feel free to comment and give me ideas on that. And if you have a favorite actor or favorite concept for our top 20 rounds, let me know. I'd be glad to include that. We'll do something fun and new next Sunday for sure. 3 rounds seems like it works pretty good. I don't know if you think 3 rounds works pretty good. And don't forget, I kind of introduced my other live show that I'm going to try to premiere on Wednesday. A lot of work, but we're going to do a new variety kind of Art Bell inspired Wednesday night live show. It is late for you folks in the United Kingdom, where it starts at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday evening. So I look forward to doing that. And if not, I will see all of you next Sunday. And I do have a composite of the different rounds that we did tonight to close things out. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate you being around. And I'll bid you good evening.
Catch us live Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Catch us live Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Catch us live Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.